Hey everyone, it's Ro here from adagov.org. If I told you there are feasible solutions to most of the world's worst problems that are already commercially viable somewhere on this planet, but we haven't the slightest chance of implementing them due to economic or political considerations, would you be all that surprised? When you take a step back and look at these issues, the less they seem like issues unto themselves, but as symptoms of a much larger problem. There seems to be an issue with the way we, as a species, process and make decisions. And decisions are getting more complex as we are able to do more things with technology. Even if we have a solution, we seem to be unable to cooperate to make it work. And this, on an evolutionary scale, is what they call a species-level grade filter. The unchangeable fact is that our brains were evolved for a very different world than the one in which we are living, and the one in which we want to live. A typical adult makes around 35,000 remotely conscious decisions every day. Despite technology, we're still at a loss on how to interpret or trust the sheer volume of information we're inundated with. We are witnessing today society struggling under the burden of scale, the bottlenecking of governance, and the mistrust of information, especially the apathy between leaders toward the people they lead. We can see problems of scale with Catalyst itself. We should take a moment here to recognize the incredible amount of work Danny, Chris, Marek Dorr, and the IOG team do to keep this community running smoothly and efficiently. How do we stop things breaking, improve documentation, adapt to a change between iterations without disorienting or overloading? For participants, solving this is the solution to the change fatigue that people experience. We want to start by building a toolkit that Catalyst needs for modern, humane self-governance. But how do we do this? Well, one place we can look to is nature. Termite nests, bee colonies, and schooling fish have survived and thrived for millions of years using structure, be it architecture or protocol. If we want to be as successful for as long, we can learn from these patterns of behavior and adapt our way of thinking from tribal to one of a colony. How do the fish in the middle know there's a shark on the side? Well, every individual pays attention to the fish around them. A few informed expert fish have eyes on the predator, and when they move, the others move with them. In this way, they have the advantage of a million eyes. By coming up with simple patterns, simple processes, individual decision-making, and coordinating that effectively at scale, we can make something greater than ourselves. So we want to build and connect a collection of governance services together to provide Catalyst with a structure. We've been gathering requirements across community conversations, and over the past few months as a part of Fund 4, we've been getting data together about the ecosystem. Vitally, this forms the basis for the work you're going to see next. We first built Catalyst Pro, a user experience better at interacting with proposals at scale. But there's a problem. The idea scale data gives us idea scale thinking, and that doesn't give us a chance to build what you believe is the future of Catalyst. This is how that could work. Catalyst One brings together our community resources and data in an integrated way so we can cooperatively build and curate proposals. Users can stay up to date on the platform with town halls, understand funding timelines, and access resources to get started. They can browse in a way that makes sense for the number of challenges and proposals we're seeing, as well as have space for challenge teams and measurable outcomes. We've got a proposal area where you can load videos like your IdeaFest presentation and really simple modern inline editing for proposals. And alongside this, we have an analysis of the proposals themselves. Here you can see the contributions and current Catalyst ask, essential for understanding workload and commitment. Catalyst One is an integrated system and not just for proposers. There's a space to enter community advisor ratings and conduct the VCA assessment process. And we can also track progress on funded proposals so we know what will be delivered and when it is expected. We can keep track of objectives across projects and campaigns to see opportunities to work together and deliver as a whole. Catalyst One can reach out to other applications. One such product it might reach out to is Consens, a platform for collaboratively building agreements. Look out for our Consens proposals in Fund 8 as well. We can't just live in data though. Catalyst Network is an area where projects can create their own community, coordinate events, and post progress and questions back to the wider Catalyst community. We're up and running and have over 200 members. Finally, we need to think about more than just the web. A wallet conversational assistant can combine the wealth of information we have without needing to read a manual, and it can do it in multiple languages with nothing more than a text message. We're in Fund 8 under the Improve and Grow Auditability Challenge, so please vote so we can complete data to the current fund. Finally, help. Anyone, including developers, educators, designers, and technologists, are welcome. Just visit yes.adagov.org. We want to build ethical technology that drives well-being while facilitating collective human governance. We're starting with Project Catalyst because it's a community uniquely interested in refining and improving its governance. That in itself is a great start. Thank you.